Hundreds of Colorado families who have children with autism have new hope tonight, at least when it comes to getting critical therapy for their children. It all started after News 5 uncovered shortfalls in our state's new insurance rules. News 5's Maddie Garrett has been tracking this story for over a month now. She has the latest on what the Division of Insurance is saying now.
The ladybug.
He was diagnosed with autism on April 6th.
Carrie Brown moved to Colorado in hopes of getting insurance that covered therapy for her son with autism.
Without the laws to protect us, there's just no coverage for treatment.
But now that coverage is being stripped away.
I cried, wondering what is going to happen.
Here's what is happening. After the Affordable Care Act abolished lifetime dollar caps on treatments, the Colorado Division of Insurance changed its rules for autism therapy. Instead of $34,000 a year, it's now set to 550 sessions a year at 25 minutes each. Parents say that's less than half of what they were getting.
Just cry and pray that it will change the limits.
And we first told you about Ramona Smith and her two boys a month ago. Now she's ready to leave Colorado over this.
I am so desperate that I'm actually looking at other states.
That's because about 6 states interpreted the law differently and got rid of limits on autism therapy altogether.
But in terms of the visit limits and things, Colorado is really in the minority on that.
Dan Unum is with the national organization Autism Speaks. He says the division is misinterpreting the law.
That was the whole purpose of saying that we were not going to have dollar value limits on essential health benefits. To simply take that and say, well, I'm going to use a session limit based on the dollar value is improper and contrary to the statute.
During the hearing, Commissioner Marguerite Salazar pointed out the sessions are not a limit, but a minimum. That wasn't reassuring to this crowd.
I have never seen an insurance company who's gone over the dollar cap, so there would be no reason to suspect that when it is a session or a visit limit that insurance companies would go over that amount either.
Now the Division of Insurance will take public comments on this for the next 5 days, but after that it's unclear what they'll do next.
We really need you to come forth and let us know so that we can do that type of investigation.
The investigation now underway, but will it mean change for these families?
So we are hopeful that they'll realize how devastating this could be to the autism community.
In Denver, Maddie Garrett, News 5.
Now, the Division of Insurance couldn't give News 5 a timeline on if or when any changes would come. Previously, the division told us the autism therapy rules were in place for the next year, but today the commissioner told us that wasn't set in stone either. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story for you.
Going way too fast. That's what